Alright people, we are back, and today I am going to be showing you my awesome wrestling video game collection, which is pretty big. I'd say I got a hell of a good collection. We got over 80 wrestling video games here that I've been collecting or finding for years. You know, it's taken me years to find these games. Also, I got to give a big shout out to my buddy Joey over at Wrestling Rampage, because he also helped find me a lot of these wrestling games online, which, you know, some I had trouble finding in stores, especially for good prices over the years. So big thank you and a shout out to Joey over at Wrestling Rampage. Go check them out and tell them that Awesome 4K sent you. So with that being said, guys, let's get into this bad boy of a collection. Alright, first up here we got WWE's 2K22 for the Xbox One. We got 2K15 for the Xbox One. 2K16 for the Xbox One. 2K17. 2K18 for the Xbox One. We got next up WWE's Legends of WrestleMania for the 360. We got SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. SmackDown vs. Raw 2007. WWE 2K14 for the 360. We have WWE 13. Next up, we got Rumble Roses Double X, only on the Xbox 360. It's a fun game. Backyard Wrestling 2. There goes the neighborhood. There it goes. Backyard Wrestling, don't try this at home. Next up, we got for the original Xbox, only on the Xbox, WrestleMania 21 Become a Legend. We got Showdown Legends of Wrestling here. Good stuff. We got WWE Raw Platinum Hits. Legends of Wrestling 2. Hulk Hogan. We got exclusive DVD bonus footage, including wrestler interviews. That's cool. Next up here we got Raw 2. Let's see here. We got WWF Road to WrestleMania for the Game Boy Advance. We got WWF No Mercy. What's this? WCW Mayhem. WWF WrestleMania 2000. WWF Attitude. It's a cool cover. Next up here we got WCW versus NWO World Tour, and we also have the box here, which it's a nice box. I always kept this in good condition. It's not bent really. That's pretty cool. We also have hold on the game. WCW NWO Revenge here. The game plus the box. This one's a little beat up. That's alright. Show the back of this box. The back of this is pretty cool. Good stuff. Okay. Next up, we got WWF Warzone here, 64. For the Genesis, we got WWF Raw. Next up, we got WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game. Move some of these over. Next up, WWF Royal Rumble. It's pretty cool. Next up, we got the WrestleMania for the GameCube, or only for the GameCube. What is that, 19? X1X. Next, we got WrestleMania X8. 18, I believe. Only for the GameCube. Next, we got Day of Reckoning here, 2. Only for the GameCube. And then we got the first Day of Reckoning game. It's pretty cool. Next up, we got WWE 2K Battlegrounds for the Nintendo Switch. TNA Impact here for the Wii. SmackDown vs. Raw 2010 for the Wii. WWE 12 here for the Wii. We got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008 featuring ECW. SmackDown Here Comes the Pain. Get 10% off today. Gameplay guaranteed. We got SmackDown vs. Raw 2007 here. We got SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. SmackDown Just Bring It. We got Rumble Roses. Yeah, the original. PS2. We got SmackDown vs. Raw. We got Legends of Wrestling here. We got SmackDown Shut Your Mouth. SmackDown vs. Raw 2006. And SmackDown vs. Raw 2010. Now moving on to the PS4 stuff. We got WWE 2K Battlegrounds here. We got AEW Fight Forever. WWE's 2K23. Yeah, WWE's 2K19. And we got WWE's 2K17. Next up here we got one TNA Impact PS3. Next we got Lucha Libre Heroes del Ring, PS3. We got WWE's 2K15. Next up we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2011. We got WWE's 2K14. WWE 12, WWE 13, We got WWE's All Stars. Yes. It's a cool game. Next we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2009. And we got SmackDown vs. Raw 2008. Okay, next up we got Saturday Night Slam Masters for the N64. Royal Rumble, or did I say N64? I meant Super Nintendo. I think I said N64, not sure. But Super Nintendo. Next up we got Royal Rumble for the Super Nintendo. We got WWF Super WrestleMania for the Super Nintendo. We have, is this Raw? WWF Raw. Now we got Nintendo here. WrestleMania. WWF's WrestleMania. Next up here we got Pro Wrestling here. There's still quite I only have 2 for the NES, so there's quite a few that I need to get for the NES. Okay, one more roll here. What do we got here? WWF's Royal Rumble for the Dreamcast. WWF Attitude. ECW's Hardcore Revolution. Yeah. I'm adding this Smash Pack because there's a wrestling game on here called Wrestle War. It's for the Genesis. So, why not add it? We got ECW Hardcore Revolution for the PS1. We got SmackDown here, WWF SmackDown. We got WWF's In Your House, There Goes the Neighborhood. We got Warzone here. WCW versus the World. WCW Mayhem. PS1. WCW Nitro. I made a lot of WCW games. Next up we got Power Move Pro Wrestling. Here. We got SmackDown 2. Know your role. Next up we got WCW NWO Thunder. And my last one here, WWF WrestleMania, the arcade game for the PS1. So, yeah, quite a bit of wrestling games, guys, as you can see here. It's a nice collection that, you know, obviously I'm still building on. There's quite a bit that I need to get. Probably there's at least, I don't know, 2 or 3, you know, give or take for each system. I know there's quite a bit I need for the NES. You know, a few other game systems. Definitely need to get more. But anyways, hope you guys enjoyed the video. That is it for now. I'm out of here, and peace.